Then.
Manchester United are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi gets through, there's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Arsenal have it back and can go again. And here's Messi. And Messi! He's got away with one there.
Nah, easy, this one there.
Pressing high and with purpose. Jimenez cuts out the pass. And here's Messi. Now it's Kane. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Any thoughts on the goal? Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, he was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Messi. Crosses it, terrific header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That has ended up in no man's land. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Great ball, and he's in. Kane! Oh, crossbar!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Picked out brilliant, it's Kane! He scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi. Now it's Kane. Alexander-Arnold. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Kane! He's got a goal!
Oh my God!
Incredible smell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Messi. Closing in on goal. He's got all. Oh, crossbar!
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
I'll take command easy for easy now. I'll take command for easy.
And here's Kane, and this is Messi, and Messi!
I'll take command from easy.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Camavinga kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's felt that, hasn't he? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for options for movement. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Robertson. And Fernandez. Looking for the run.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That is a brilliant interception. Robertson plays it all the way forward. It's a throw-in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Added time.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. The most accurate pass. And that's gone loose. Oh, well played, well played. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quick into pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And we're off again. He's making a real surge on the left. Caresses it through. And the finish! He's put his foot right through that one.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Robertson. Fernandez. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alexander-Arnold. Kane! No joy, but a decent try. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Messi. Jimenez. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Messi. And he was quick to react. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Messi. He's through here. Robertson. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Camavinga. Now it's Kane. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Kane. Chance! Camavinga. And this is Kane. He's cut it out. Deftly out wide. Messi. And the counter is on. Kane being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kane. And this is Messi. Now it's Kane. And this is Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's kicked it out. That's a great save.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. That looks a decent ball. There's the delivery. And a chance! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the shot! Oh, he's been in for the pieces! No way through. Shot could shapes to shoot! Sticks it away!
Oh my God.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Kane.
Variety is the spice of football in life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can...
Real chance! Harry Kane! Off the scale! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Caicedo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Messi. Great chance! And it's in! Offside.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Coming on the field, number 8, Federico Valverde. Number 44,
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Kane. Son Heung-min. Bullish header! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Manchester United, number 11, Harry Kane.
Arsenal making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. He's free, he has got space. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Kane, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
They don't fit skip this thing. There should be a way to skip this thing. Must I play all the way to Division 1? So now, oh, check game plan then. I play. I might play country. Yeah.
Hello and welcome for the first time this season on this most anticipated of days in England and beyond. It's the day English football is back. Football at its most exciting, most intriguing, its most unmissable. It is the game of margins, the game of thrills. It is the league we all want to see. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. Always going over the top.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation.
Ah.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
I didn't care what
You can
happened.
only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Shot, surely!
Hey.
It's on target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right
It should
through
not be easy. I put this game. I will quit the league.
That's a throw.
Now easy this in there. Now easy this in there. Oh.
And the shot! Oh, Manchester United! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
An early launch just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's worked it through. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ambitious ball here. Great ball and Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him, then deserved more.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Opts for safety. Granit Xhaka. Sunderland applying the press here. A high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an
It's always been caught napping. In he goes again. He scored. And they're at it again in double quick time. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Brobby. Son Heung-min. Robertson. And it's Camavinga. For Valverde. Passes short and sharp. And the shots! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things, runs here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult.
Messi gets through on his own. A chance! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Robbie. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And this is Kane. Plenty to aim. Messi! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi, and he was quick to react. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Can he finish? Brought out the best in the keeper.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And we have our very first corner. Sunderland are looking to go forward now. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, what a mistake! Caicedo. And this is Messi. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, Kane!
2 minutes has been indicated.
Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Crowder. Now it's Messi. And Messi! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Manchester United were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Manchester United utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And the action is back on the way. And this is Kane. He's on it. Can he get away? Some really good ball movement. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Alderete. He came in hard, very hard. And he's in on goal. It's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game. And he just knows it.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Manchester United
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off him.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, can they get him away? Messi.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Tries to play it through. Thinks about the shot. Always played it in low.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Kane under intense pressure.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from
Kane! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 11.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. Well,
There's the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
The attendance
going up front in a hurry.
71,000.
He's found a way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Son Heung-min goes on a run down the left wing. And he plays one through. Kane is flagged offside. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Messi. Caicedo. Just a kick, real chance! And he's hit it too high.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And that has left him in a heap. And this is Kane. And this is Kane. Messi. And the finish! He's got it all! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. The most accurate pass. Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Akanji cuts out the pass. Camavinga. No, that was never going to make it. Caicedo. Choosing it. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a good position. And that's past the post.
Kane really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Oh, they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And he's managed to get free. Kane picks it up out wide. Kane! And that has flown over. Crowder. Granit Xhaka.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Manchester United finding their passes. It's Kane! And he's missed it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitution in progress.
And time is up. Manchester United have won here on day 1. They've done just what they wanted to do, and the message is very much, bring on the rest of the season. Kane gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, they look as if they mean business, Peter. I was quite keen to look at this attack, and they've...
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Chance to deliver. Who do you you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy, Kyle Walker, especially because his team build from the back, whether he's going to stay out wide or move into midfield and create some overloads. He's a player I hugely admire for his intelligence, his sense of positioning, and boy, can he sprint.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ward-Prowse. And that's put paid to a promising move. Caicedo. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Messi. Caicedo. And this is Kane. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well-timed, excellent interception. Hannibal. Spread out to the left. Anthony. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Robertson. And Akanji. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. And it's with the keeper. Akanji. Caicedo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for the run. Valverde picks it up out wide. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Ward-Prowse. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, good spread. Now it's Valverde. Laurent. Now Anthony. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. And a chance! They've scored! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he's forced to go back.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Laurent, who's steaming forward. Hannibal. Good ball, good take. Camavinga. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Ward-Prowse promptly onto that, and that is that. Caicedo. Now it's Kane. He's looking wide. Robertson. Hannibal. Kyle Walker. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There is the half-time whistle. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
And we're off again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Jimenez. And Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Opts for safety. And it's Robertson. Now Son Heung-min. Kyle Walker. And back to the keeper they go. Laurent. Hannibal. Out to the left it goes.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Terrific header! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Burnley are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Kane.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Hartman. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Laurent. And it's Ward-Prowse. Nice bit of trickery. It's a good ball out wide.
That's going in strongly.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Son Heung-min goes on a charge down the left.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ward-Prowse. Nicely spread. Gets into some space. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's there to get it away. Played into the middle. Jimenez with the clearance. And he shoots! Valverde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hannibal. Hannibal! Oh, this is Hannibal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay on side.
On the field, number 19.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number
Brozier
27.
coming in here. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Valverde, quality ball. Ward-Prowse. And Hartman. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Laurent. Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Brusha! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Hannibal could try cutting inside here. And that's played in low. Cleared without hesitation. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Number 29. Coming on the field.
Brusha!
Marcus Edwards.
So he didn't
Number
quite meet him
16.
right. Messi. Defending was strong and firm. Caicedo gets a foot in here. Hannibal with 2 goals already to his name. Burnley finding their passes.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence.
Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Burnley find a position of real strength now. Akanji. Camavinga. Caicedo. And it's Messi. And the ball's gone astray.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
That is good alertness. Robertson. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Bye bye.